Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Rupture. Um, I was really perplexed. I've had a couple of another base where I have actually deleted everything by hand more than once in order to rebuild and start over. And I learned a trick today, and you probably already all know it, but I'm going to show it to you since I'm getting ready to restart. And one of the problems, I didn't want to delete a game because then, of course, deleting a game causes other problems like losing all of the blueprints you worked so hard to get. So rather than do that, and I don't know that I can say that I have a lot of blueprints at this stage. Just have to know where to find them. So I've got one in here that I've used, and I've used up several blueprints, and I've traipsed across the map on a couple of occasions where we've gone all the way over here and the lower right corner. We've gone over here, mid left, and then we've gone up to here, top left, and it looks like we've actually gone out to here, higher left, and gotten several blueprints. But the problem with deleting the game is you lose all the blueprints, and that's not something I want to do. And so I happen to be watching the new whatever it's called when I opened the game this morning, and I saw that if you click on here, and I didn't know this until today, and I'm having trouble with this base. I think I'm having trouble with this base and a lot of lag. But as you can see, if I click on this, it gets rid of everything attached to this base core. And anything that doesn't fit in your bag obviously hangs in the air, but is also stored in here. Now, I don't know how long these base cores last. That's a lot of inventory that I can come back for and start over with. But everything is gone. All the machines are gone. And then if I decide, for instance, to come out here,
Rupture status stable. Arcadia status stable.
and I guess I could eliminate whatever number of base cores I wanted to eliminate to start this over. And partially the reason is that I really have determined that the way I've been doing the base building with these huge platforms really doesn't work. So I'm going to a version of base with smaller platforms, if any platforms, maybe just walkways. And now, as you can see, we've eliminated quite a few things. I don't even know. There he is right there. And see, our bags are full of stuff we can actually start building almost immediately. The real question is, where do we want to start building? And still, I still feel like We managed to save the calcium and the copper. And I think we're going to leave these because these down here, well, we blew it right here. We've eliminated the furnaces that we had built. Whilst you were gone, I enhanced the calcium, copper, and titanium down here. And I actually had a bunch of furnaces building stuff right here, and they were part of that other tower that we just destroyed. So I think we'll leave this alone because it's kind of these separate base modules, and I think in the long run it'll be better. But I feel like I need to figure out what's wrong with my settings, because it seems like they are crap. Now fortunately we didn't take out that one down there, so we can start a new primary base up here. And again, it won't necessarily be a base, it'll be more like a mining colony, I guess is what I'll call it. And that way, you know, we've got this base down here and it's not really doing anything, and neither is that one up there, so they're not causing problems. It just seems like everything is just a little out of sync, and I know this is going to show up in the video, and that's disappointing. But I guess we have to figure that out still. Yeah, so we're going to leave the rest of them where they're at. And we're going to start this idea that we're not going to make giant platforms. Unless, of course, when we build the machines, they attach themselves. You know, this is interesting because this platform is still sticking out here because it's related to the next one down. And that's okay. We can delete that or just use it as a walk path, because we have a ladder that goes up to it, and it keeps our monorail intact, which is, I think, good. And it looks like some of the stuff didn't fit in the bags, and so we have resources scattered all over the dang place. Now, one of the things, I want to build a new building, and we have the one down there. I don't want to put it in the way of things, and we could then grab a few things, because we have lost, well, and we can mine these resources fairly quickly. We don't need to really worry about resources so much. But if we were to put our new building, let's say we're going to build it right align, vertical, lock, rotation. Oh, we have to build a core before we can build this. That's funny as all get out. Wow. I don't even know if we can build a stupid core right now. Yes, we can. We have what we need to build a core, so let's build another core. Let's put it let's see. Where shall we put the new core? We could put it, you can see the blue line, right? And I don't think I want think I want to keep the copper inside the blue line. So, okay, we're going to put it right there. That is probably going to be a problem because we probably put it right where the miner would have gone. Can we still set the miner? I don't think we can set the miner on there anymore. I feel like I have to reset all the defaults. I wonder what that is. Why are those like that? I don't recognize those pieces. Alright, let's go see if we're going to be able to put this thing down. That is the strangest thing to me. I've never seen those shapes. I thought they were extra. Yeah, see, we can't put it there now. So that means we have to get rid of this guy and start over with him. We were right about there. We could just do it there again. And then we can build our building. And we're going to go ahead and it's floating in the sky. I wonder how long they last. Do they last forever? So many materials in here. Look at all that stuff that we had in that building. Okay. Well, we need to build a building. And then we can put miners down again. And we can be selective about our pathways between things. Should we think about it correctly, of course. Okay, I like that. And as long as we're here, we'll go nice and high with it. And we'll put a door in the back. Right there. I'm gonna have to restart the game when I finish this recording just to see whether or not, let's see, we will put this guy there. Now, I used to stack them, and that proved to be kind of a pain in the butt. But I'm gonna try. No, I'm not gonna try it. I'm gonna put it over here on the opposite side to avoid the pain in the butt. And then I think we will put copious amounts of storage here. Just wonder. Oh, I don't have him here. I don't see him. Okay, so we're just going to continue this thought. I don't know what we're going to do with everything that's in the box. Can't move the box inside, obviously, so we will have to unload it, which means we will have to unload our current bags temporarily. Now we can go. I like having full glass on the 3rd level so we can see all that we can see. So we talked about how to delete, which I had never tried that. I don't know how long it's existed. I've never clicked on that section of the base core, I guess. And so you probably all knew about it already, and I just learned about it this morning. So let's we're going to take this one right here. We're going to call it building material. Building map. And we're going to put all these in here because right now they're in the way. And apparently we're very hungry. We're probably very thirsty then. We're not hungry anymore. What's that button do? This is... yeah, okay. Sort. We can put this in here, I suppose, for now. Do we still have guns? We still have... we have that gun. Okay, well, we've built our building back. Put some glass down here. Oh, we gave away all of our stuff, so I guess we're not going to do that just yet. Let's go this way. Let's run over here. And let's see.
Gotcha.
You got some of me. It wasn't very much. Wow. It could take days. What I probably wanted to do is get more of this instead of what I took. Okay, well, we're gonna call it, and we'll sort some things out, and then we'll get back to you with the idea of starting the base in this section over. We'll talk to you soon. See you, bye.